Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. So today's video is very special because today I'm sharing with you results of 2 PNP draws which happened in the first week of April. Before that, I request you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So without further delay, let's get started about today's video. So today's video is 2 PNP draws in first week of April. First week of April, 2 PNP draws happened. Before I go into the draws, I have a question to ask you. Why check draw results? That's a question. Why check draw results? My number didn't came. Why I am looking at the draw results? I have an answer to this. Even for small things, even like a small journey from going from Delhi to Amritsar or going from Lahore to Karachi, right, within the same country, where economy is same, where currency is same, where culture is same, more or less, right? Yet we plan so much. We plan about the journey, we plan about the place where we are going to stay, we plan about the timing, we plan about the mode, how we are going. But for this massive change from a home country to Canada, we don't want to plan. We don't want to look at it. We just want to come to Canada, that's it. Without planning, we just want to come to Canada. So I request you, planning. This is the key. The better you plan, the better you'll get the results. So keep checking the results from various PNP draws, from various federal draws, because that way you will get to know what's happening, what is in demand. Is there a new program? Is there something there is a requirement? Because particularly for PNP programs, what happens? Because PNP, province has a control. So they see, okay, we need these kind of people. They make a target draw. Sometimes they need nurses, they make a target draw. Sometimes they need maybe IT professionals, they make a target draw. Sometimes they need construction worker, they make a target draw. Because they have the power. So that is why you need to keep checking what is happening, what is current. So without further delay, let's get started. The first province is BC, British Columbia. PNP draw, the BCPNP draw, it happened on April 5th. So BC has conducted a draw in two parts. One is a general draw. The other draw is a targeted draw. As I was already explaining you, targeted draw focuses on certain professions, certain type of knock codes. So let us first look at the draw, which is a general draw. Under the general draw, 131 people were invited. So the score you see, the minimum score, it is not a CRS score. This is SIRS score. So skilled immigration registration system, they have it, right? So this is BC's own matrix, PNP matrix. So under that, this is the score. In this April 5th draw, the score was between 77 to 110. So this is general draw. Now let us look at the targeted draw. So the targeted draw happened. Under the targeted draw, 43 people were invited under childcare category, knock 4214. 14 people were invited under healthcare category, less than 5 people, which is 4 people were invited under the healthcare assistant category, which is 3413 knock code, and 4 people were invited under knock code 3114 3213. So now let us have a quick look at the analysis of this draw. So if you look from the analysis perspective, total 196 candidates were invited, 131 are invited under the general draw and 65 people were invited under the targeted draw. So the targeted draw focuses, and here you need to focus because that's where the changes are happening. Why? Recently, even in the budget, the Canadian government 2 days before they have presented the budget, and in the budget there is a lot of discussion about the child care. So government has given quite a bit of budget, and they are subsidizing child care across many provinces including Ontario. So here, when they are doing this, they also need more child care resources, child care workers, and those are called early childhood educators, ECE. And that is the reason you can see British Columbia is already inviting early childhood educators, and this is happening for last 2 months almost. So in this draw they have invited 43 people, early childhood educators, knock code 4214, and healthcare workers again are always in demand, 14 are invited, and then healthcare assistant, knock 3413, again 4 people are invited, and occupational category 3114, again 4 people were invited. So that is about the BC draw which happened on April 5th. Now let us quickly have a look at the snapshot of total number of people which are invited in 2022 so far by BC. So if we look at the snapshot, total number of people invited are 2,463. So this includes April, 1 draw happened. I am very much sure more draws will come from BC because April month has just started. So I hope a lot more draws will come from BC, at least 2 to 3. So that's about BC. Now quickly have a look at Manitoba. So Manitoba PNP draw. Now what happened in Manitoba is the draw happened on April 7th, 2022, and if we look at the draw, they for the invitation they use the word LAA, which is letter of advice to apply, which is the meaning is the same, right? So under this, on April 7th, the 223 invitations were provided. So if you look at the categories, out of 223, 156 are invited under skilled workers in Manitoba, 33 are invited in skilled workers overseas, and 34 are under international education stream. So as I said, 223 invitations are provided. Now one thing I like to share with you, many times people get demoralized, right? Oh, I don't want to make a profile in Express Entry. Draws are not happening. There are more than 200,000 people in the Express Entry pool. You are right? But just think from that perspective. If you don't make a profile in Express Entry, your chances of PNP are also reduced because many PNP programs are linked to Federal Express Entry. So it is very important to make a profile in Federal Express Entry, and here is the proof. Out of 223 letter of advice, you can see 30 people, 30 candidates had valid Express Entry profile and they got a chance here. So now Manitoba PNP draw, this is the screenshot from the government. I will share this link with you in the description. You can check yourself. Now quickly have a look at the Manitoba PNP category. So Manitoba basically has 3 PNP categories: skilled workers stream, then international education stream, and the entrepreneur stream. So under the skilled workers, there are 2 streams: skilled workers in Manitoba, skilled workers overseas. Under international education stream, there are 3 streams. So the first one is career employment, the second one is graduate internship, and the third one is student entrepreneur. So under investor category or entrepreneur category or businessman category, I always say they are very much invited, not only at the federal level but also at the provincial level. because entrepreneurs are the people who increase the GDP of the country. Entrepreneurs are the people who create jobs. So both at federal level, at provincial level, they are always welcome. And that's why here there are two programs. The one is entrepreneur program, the other one is farm investor program. So this is quickly about an overview of the Manitoba PNP category. One thing I always tell, in the previous videos I have also told you, and I'm telling again, that Manitoba has negative marking system. So you lose points rather than gaining the points. So be careful while making the profile. If you are not, if your education is not from Manitoba or your experience is not from Manitoba, making a profile, you will actually lose points. So that's where the risk assessment comes into play. So let's quickly have a snapshot look at the draw which happened in Manitoba in 2022. So these are the draws which happened in Manitoba, and total 1,930 candidates have been invited so far. So other than this, if you need any kind of information related to PNP draws, related to Federal Express Entry, or any kind of visa immigration advice, you can reach out to our office. Our office is located in Brampton, and here phone numbers and email IDs are shared here with you. Once again, request to you, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. And lastly, thank you once again. Thank you so much.